Hello dear friends, welcome back to your on YouTube channel Civil Engineer. Dear friends, today we are going to discuss a very basic topic of quantity surveying and estimation, that is quantity estimation of straight wall or I-shaped wall. Practically in buildings, these types of walls are not commonly used, but I have selected this simple wall for the purpose of learning properly the basic concept of quantity surveying and estimation. In upcoming videos, I will also try to upload videos of other type of walls, and I'm also planning to upload a video about quantity estimation of a complete building. So be in touch, and if you have visited the channel for the first time, please subscribe the channel by clicking the subscribe button along with bell icon. And please watch the video full and do not forget to like this video. Let's start today's discussion. To properly learn quantity estimation of straight wall or I-shaped wall, we have selected an example which states that work out the following quantities from given data and sketch for a straight or I-shaped wall having 20 feet length. The items of work which we are going to calculate for this I-shaped wall are earthwork, concrete work, brickwork and foundation in plinth, damp proof course, shortly known as DPC, brickwork and superstructure, cement plaster, and whitewashing. The cross section of the wall along with its 3D is given. Here you can see that the width of the bottom portion of the foundation or concrete is 2 feet 6 inches. Its thickness is 9 inches. Here brickwork and foundation in plinth is provided in 2 steps. The first step is having thickness 6 inches and the width of the first step is 1 feet 6 inches or 1.5 feet. The thickness of the second step is 9 inches. The width of the second step is 1 feet 1.5 inches or 1.125 feet. Here it is shown that ground level is 6 inches below the plinth level. Above plinth, DPC is provided, and then a wall having height 10 feet is provided. Here in 3D view you can see that the length of each step is different and the length of each step depends upon its width. So you should keep in mind that we are going to calculate the length for each and every step. Here the length which is given is 20 feet is just the length of the upper portion of the wall, and we have to calculate the length of each step like length of excavation, length of concrete work, length of first steps of foundation, length of the second step of foundation, and so on. Generally, the quantity estimation is carried out in tabular form. We have also calculated the quantities for different items of works in the tabular format. In this format, you can see that the first column represents serial number, the second column is description of items, third column is number, the fourth column is length, the fifth column is breadth or width, the sixth column is height, seventh column is quantity, and last column is remarks. Here you can see that all units are given in FPS system or feet. So we have taken all the units in feet. The first item of work is excavation or earthwork. Here we have just only one wall, so the number of wall or the number of excavation work is just 1. As I have already discussed that we will calculate length of each step. So the length of each portion will be equal to 20 feet, which is the length of the upper portion of the wall, plus so width of the work which you are going to calculate. Here the excavation is equal to 2 feet 6 inches or 2.5 feet minus the width of the wall. Here the width of the wall is 9 inches. 9 inches in feet is equal to 0.75 feet. After simple calculation, we will get length of the wall is 21.75 feet. Here the width or breadth of this portion is 2 feet 6 inches or 2.5 feet. The thickness or depth of the excavation work is from the bottom to ground level. Here you can see that the total depth of substructure up to plinth level is 9 inches plus 6 inches plus 9 inches, which is 24 inches. But ground level is 6 inches lower than that of plinth level. So subtracting 6 inches from 24 inches, we will get 18 inches or 1.5 feet. To obtain total quantity of excavation, just multiply these four columns. That is 1 multiplied by 21.75 multiplied by 2.5 multiplied by 1.5. After simple calculation, we will get quantity of excavation is 81.56 cubic feet. Now we will calculate the second item of work, that is PCC work or concrete in foundation. The number of wall is 1. As you can see that the width of concrete work and excavation work is same, so the length will be also same, that is 21.75 feet. The width of concrete work is 2 feet 6 inches or 2.5 feet. The thickness of concrete work is 9 inches or 0.75 feet. To obtain total quantity, just multiply these four columns. We will get concrete work is 40.78 cubic feet. Now we will calculate the third item of work, that is brickwork in foundation and plinth. As you can see that brickwork in foundation and plinth is provided in 2 steps. So we will also calculate the quantity of brickwork in 2 steps. The number of wall is 1. The length of first wall will be L is equal to 20 feet plus width of the first step, which is 1 feet 6 inches or 1.5 feet, minus thickness of the wall, which is 9 inches or 0.75 feet. After simple calculation, we will get length of the first step is 20.75. The width of the first strip is 1 feet 6 inches or 1.5 feet. The thickness of the first strip is 6 inches or 0.5 feet. After multiplying these all values, we will get total quantity of brickwork in first strip is 15.56 cubic feet. Now we will calculate brickwork in plinth or second strip. The number of the wall is same, that is 1. Using same method, we will calculate the length of the second strip, that is length is equal to 20 plus 1.125, which is the width of the second strip, minus 0.75, which is the thickness of the wall. We will get length of the second strip is 20.375 feet. Now from cross section, it is clear that the width of the second strip or plinth is 1 feet 1.5 inches, or you can say that 1.125 feet. The thickness of the second strip is 9 inches or 0.75 feet. Now just multiply all these values. We will get the total quantity of brickwork in second step is 17.19 cubic feet. Now to determine the total quantity of brickwork in foundation and plinth, just add these two quantities. We will get total quantity of brickwork in foundation is 32.75 cubic feet. Now we will calculate the fourth item of work, which is DPC or damp-proof course in the form of 1:2:4 concrete, and the thickness of DPC is 1.5 inches. The number of wall is same 1. The length of the DPC is same as the length of the wall, and we know that the length of the wall given is 20 feet. The width of the wall is 9 inches or 0.75 feet. Remember that DPC is generally calculated in square units, so we will now take the thickness of DPC. To obtain total quantity of DPC, just multiply these three values. We will get total quantity of DPC is 15 square feet. Now we will calculate the quantity of brickwork in superstructure. Here the number of wall is same is 1. Length of the wall given is 20 feet. Width of the wall or thickness of the wall is 9 inches or 0.75 feet. Height of the wall is 10 feet. To get total quantity of brickwork in superstructure, just multiply these values. We will get 150 cubic feet. Now we will calculate the sixth item of work, that is cement plaster, that is 1 inch thick, and mortar par cement plaster is 1:3. We know that plaster is generally applied on the portion above ground level. First we will calculate plaster par the portion above plinth level. There are two faces of the wall, front and back, so that number will be 2. The length of the wall is 20. Like DPC, plaster quantities are also calculated in square units. Here we will also skip the width of the plaster, and we know that the height of the wall is 10 feet. Now to get the total quantity of plaster for the front and back side of the wall, just multiply these three values. We will get the total quantity of plaster for front and back wall above plinth level is 400 square feet. Now we will calculate the plaster quantity for both sides. Here the number of side is also 2. Here length will be skipped. The width of the wall is 0.75 feet. The height of the wall is 10 feet. So total plaster quantity for sides above plinth level will be 15 square feet. Now to find the quantity of plaster for this top portion, we will use the same method. Here we have only one top portion. The length of the top portion is 20 feet. The width is 0.75 feet and we have no height, so skipping height, we will get the total quantity of plaster for top portion is 15 square feet. Now we will also calculate quantity of plaster below plinth level. Using the same method, first we will calculate quantity per front and back side. So the number of side will become 2. The length is same which we have calculated for this portion. Using the same method, we will get the length is 20.375 feet. Here for this portion, you can see that there is no width. So skip the width, and the height of this portion above ground level up to plinth level is 6 inches or 0.5 feet. After multiplying these values, we will get plaster quantity is 20.375 square feet. Now we will calculate quantity of plaster work per sides. This side and the opposite side, there are two sides. Length is skipped. Width of the side is 1.125 feet and the thickness of the side above ground level up to plinth level is 6 inches or 0.5 feet. After simple calculation, we will get 1.125 square feet. Now total quantity of the plaster work will be obtained by adding all these plaster quantities. After adding all these quantities, we will get the total quantity of plaster work is 451.50 square feet. Now we will calculate the last item of work, that is whitewashing. We know that we provide whitewashing on the surface which we have plastered. So the quantity of whitewashing will be same as that of the quantity of cement plaster. So the quantity of whitewashing is same as per item number 6, that is cement plaster, and that will be 451.5 square feet for single coat. So we have calculated the abstract of all quantities, that is the quantity of excavation is 81.56 cubic feet. Quantity of PCC concrete work and foundation is 40.78 cubic feet. Quantity of brickwork and foundation is 32.75 cubic feet. Quantity of DPC is 15 square feet. Quantity of brickwork and superstructure is 150 cubic feet. Quantity of plaster work is 451.5 square feet, and quantity of whitewashing is also same as plaster work, that is 451.5 square feet. It was all for the day. For more updated videos about quantity surveying and civil engineering, please be in touch. And if you have visited the channel for the first time, please subscribe the channel by clicking the subscribe button along with bell icon to receive notification of upcoming videos. And please do not forget to like this video. Thank you very much.